Hi there, beautiful Taurus. I am Sheila Maria. I am a psychic medium for starseeds. Welcome to your psychic reading, clairaudiently brought to you by myself and my wonderful guide Orion for the months of May through to the end of June 2021. Now, I am a pure clairaudient. You can see me clutching some cards here. I've only got three, and these cards have only come out after I have been given your reading. So your reading is written down here, and this is something new that I'm going to be doing in 2-month segments. And you're going to get everything Orion gives me. He's going to give you an archetype. He's going to talk to you about events that are likely to happen. He's going to talk to you about opportunities coming in for you. He's going to talk to you about setbacks and challenges. And we're also going to tell you which archangel or ascended master is around you as well. And I haven't pulled cards for those. It's just who is around you. So Taurus, the energy for May and June is unusual for you as an earth sign because it is air. And when I looked at this, I was literally shown winds of change. And for you, this is coming from the solar plexus chakra, which is all about willpower, and you are your higher self. And Taurians are normally very aware of what they want, very aware of what they need, very grounded. Your sense of why you're here is very strong. You're very clairsentient. You're very claircognizant, which is about knowing. And you know, you do give other people the benefit of the doubt for so long. So for you, the months of May and June, you are going to be getting stirrings where what you know is changing. You're going to be getting feelings of, I want to do something different this year. I really want this to change. And it's not in a negative way as such, but you've given as much as you can give to certain parts of your life. And when I looked at this feeling of I've done as much as I can, it's a fact. It's not negative. It's a fact. I've done all that I can do. That could be there in any part of your life, but we're bringing this in about relationships, okay? So you're going to realize that there's no more to be gained by living in a certain way. There's going to be no more change occurring in those relationships, in those friendships. It could be with family. And you're going to realize that you've done all you can. And the thing is, your knowing is so strong. You know when something is right or wrong for you. There's no sort of grey area with you. You know what you know. And so this is often written off as stubbornness, but it isn't. It's quite clear. It's quite obvious to you. You may not say it, but you know what you know. So there's going to be one eye looking ahead at what comes next in your life. Now, we're not saying that anything's coming to an end. We are saying that you have decided you either need to find a new way forward now, or you need to find a new beginning. Okay, it will be your choice. You're not someone who's going to wait for the decisions to be made by proxy. So you've already got one eye looking forward to what your life would be like in 6 months' time, and you're already making inner assumptions as to whether the people around you are able to go to that next level, and you're computing what you will do if they can't, what you will do if they don't, if they can't commit, if they can't grow, if they can't come up with the goods, if they won't open their heart, if they haven't come forward in the way that you need them to. That there's going to be one eye going, okay, well, I know what this means for me. I do know. And so you've actually got Archangel Michael with you. He's not an ascended master. He's an incredible archangel, and he is really activating your root chakra and your third eye. And he's saying, look at your life. You know what you deserve. You know how likely it is other people can give you what you deserve. You know what they tell themselves. You know what they tell you. But you also do know what the outcome's going to be. Whether you live like this for another year, or whether you make a new decision, or whether you decide that you're going to live with things as they are, because this is the next message. We feel that you do need more balance, more emotional balance, and it's not you that is unbalanced, it's the effect that other people's energy is having on you. Now, this may not be in your relationship, it may be the people that you work with, it may be your in-laws, but you do need emotional balance so that you can look at what else you want to grow into. And this, over the next 2 months, you will make the decisions that will mean you get that emotional balance. One way or another, that's going to happen because you're going to make sure it does. So you may be aware that your partner is not able to change, or that your boss is not going to change, or that your family are not going to change. You may realise that the addiction is going to continue, that the bad moods are going to continue. You then will decide what that means for you. So Michael said, foundations are only strong. You might have been with someone for a very long time. You might have worked somewhere for a very long time. That's only a foundation if it supports what you need. If your needs are not being met, Taurus, you know your needs are not being met. And there comes a point when you might have waited 3 years, you might have waited 10 years. There comes a point when you know that your needs are not going to be met any more than they are. So what are you going to do about this? So Michael and Orion said, you will either accept things the way that they are and know that this is as much as you're going to get. This is as much commitment, or this is as much intimacy, or this is as much love, or this is as much understanding as you are going to get. This is as much excitement that you are going to get. Or you're going to have a new beginning, which means you will walk away. Okay, you may not want to, but when push comes to shove, if you're not prepared to live like this forevermore, because with this person or these people, old habits die hard, and it's too hard for those habits to die, is what we're shown. You've got to do what is right for you, and you will. So the good news is that there is peace and more harmony by September for you. When I look at you by September, you're over this and you're on a new pathway and you feel very confident about things. There is also no sense of real loss. There's none of that. It is time to let your higher self guide you. You know what you really need and you know what you're getting. You also know how you really feel about that rather than how you convince yourself you feel. There is a new clarity coming in around September. And this clarity is going to take you up to a whole new level in your life path as a result of you being brave, being clear, and being honest with yourself and others about what you need, about what you're going to get, and about what you're going to do about it if you're not getting what you need in May and June. So the archetype that we have for you, Taurus, whether you're male or female, is the Queen of Pentacles. You know, and it's like she's got what she needs in terms of finances. She's not that happy. That's what I'm reading. There's a sense of she's missing out on something that matters more than just money or a home. There's something fundamental that her soul needs that she's not getting, and you're going to need to do what's right for you, okay? And only you know what that will be. So the cards to represent your path, we have seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. You know what you know. And this is the month where your third eye is going to be very open. Don't be surprised if you have some very, very clear messages given to you by your guides. You will see how things are going to continue to be. And I will also say, if you decide that you can't take any action, that's absolutely fine. There isn't this feeling. It's more of a feeling of, well, this is where I am, at least for now. This is where I am. But you're going to come to a place of acceptance of how it's going to be. You're not going to keep hoping and wishing and feeling frustrated. You're not going to be able to keep doing that. So you're either going to need to cut and go and start anew, or you're going to need to accept what it is you're getting is what you're going to get. So the other card we have here is action. Perseverance, discipline, motivation, and movement. And this is all about the root chakra. So, you know, I don't read cards. What I'm being told to tell you is that your needs will be met no matter what you do. Your physical needs will be met. We don't see any of you being homeless. We don't see any of you, you know, on the funny farm. What we see is that you're going to look after yourself first and foremost, and you are thinking long term, okay? So Taurus, thank you ever so much for joining us. This is a new venture for me and mine. If you have enjoyed this video, I am a tiny little business in terms of YouTube. I so want to get up to 1,000 subscribers. It is the one thing that I would love. If there is any way you would be kind enough to like, share and subscribe, I would be very, very grateful. I'm a one-man band and I spend all my time trying to help people, and it would mean so much. If you would like any further help, I do offer abundance clearings. I offer trance training, cosmic origin readings. I am a psychic medium for star seeds and I hear spirit. I'm not a tarot reader. Never got to grips with that. Visit my website, SheelaghMaria.com. For now, thank you so much for your time. We love you very, very much. Goodbye, my gorgeous Taurus, for now. Bye-bye.